Hello, everyone, and welcome into Joshing Around Milwaukee. My name is Josh Albrecht, and with me as always is...
Hey, it's Josh Albrecht.
That's right, Josh Albrecht and Josh Albrecht, and we are here to talk about all the amazing things around the city of Milwaukee, and we are very grateful to have on today's guest. He is a NFL Pro Football Hall of Famer. That's a pretty good title. LeRoy Butler.
The intro should have been...
Here we go.
My friend.
Now here's the thing. Okay.
Don't be reading all that stuff,
here's the notes.
I did feel like it was a little impersonal. I thought it was a little impersonal.
Here's the notes for today. Let's just go back.
Before you had driver's license.
Here's the thing. So when I was in college, this Josh Albrecht.
No, I think you was in high school, but we'll go with college.
It was college. I ended up having my first job was working with LeRoy and the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel in a little thing we called LeRoy Butler Television, LBTV.
This is way before podcasts.
Oh.
It was just, but Josh, too, because you're two, Josh one.
What, just because he's taller?
Yes. Yes.
Man. Love it.
Yes.
Officially declared by LeRoy Butler that Josh won.
Already
the debate's
the
over.
Worst.
Yeah, because joshing around, y'all should make $1 million on that, but we'll talk about that in another show. I just like your work ethic. I like the fact that you ask fantastic questions and you know when to get in and out of interviews and let people talk.
Yeah, see, I'd love to say the check's in the mail, but he knows there's no check coming.
Well, no. I direct the project ACA.
That's right. That's how we have it set up.
But it's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, and thank you so much. So obviously there's some very exciting things that you're doing with Visit Milwaukee, some very fun, unique, creative things that we're very excited to get into. But before we do, I wanted to just ask you about, obviously, Green Bay. You have a ton of stories, and we don't have anywhere near enough time.
I know.
But Milwaukee specific, and talking about the city, what is, during your playing career and after, what has the city of Milwaukee done for you?
See, that's a great question because I think a lot of people don't even know that I live in Milwaukee. So a few shout-outs, Monica, Alex, and Peyton. They're like my kids. And they work at Visit Milwaukee, by the way, if people don't know. We do content, and you're going to see some fun content coming up. But one of the ones, it's a tease. Now, Josh Sr. has seen this, but Josh Jr. haven't.
I like that way better.
Really? I still think it's better for me.
That's fine.
It is.
That's fine because you are so old.
But one of the videos people are gonna see is me and my wife, Genesis. Why do you love Milwaukee? And I'm gonna put the camera on her because I met my wife, and I said, and then it comes back. Why do you love Milwaukee? And then my son is going to say, because you met my mom, I wouldn't be here. And then at the end it says, why do you love Visit Milwaukee? And that gives me a shortcut on the fabulous places in Milwaukee at visitmilwaukee.org that I can go to. A lot of other chamber types or companies, sometimes they miss the mark on messaging. Visit Milwaukee got it. But the real reason I stayed in Milwaukee was I love the people. You got 2 pro franchises, but mainly it's about I love the people in Milwaukee because it seems like they love everybody. And that's because people, if you don't know, I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, but I moved here permanently like in 2007.
Yeah.
So I love Milwaukee mainly because of the people. Fantastic.
You know, and Josh, you can talk about this too, of just with all the different tourist groups and conventions and things that come through the city. I feel like that message has been kind of echoed a lot from people that have come in. Not to kind of, you know, talk about ourselves here as a city, but
yes, we should do that.
But that
it's one of the big things. Like we recognize that we have to, you know, be maybe a little more, you know, chest out, you know, proud of ourselves as a city and a region, and tell that to the world more and more. And LeRoy does a great job of doing that alongside of us, but he just doesn't, no matter what. That's why he's a great ambassador for the cities, because he's championed Milwaukee everywhere he goes, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and I think that, to your point, LeRoy, too, there's just, you know, a lot of people like to say there's like Midwest nice. I think there is like a Milwaukee nice that as much as you want to get rid of stereotypes, I think Milwaukee maybe has a good one of that the people in the community, you're going to be able to come here and if you're lost or if
100%.
you need a recommendation on something, there are going to be people that not only tell you where to go, but are going to be passionate in telling you, oh, okay, if you're visiting, you got to go to this place. You got to try
what's
this.
that place for you? You got to go to this place?
Ooh.
You got a couple?
Well, 3rd Street Market, and here's why. They got everything.
You're right.
Everything. Well, this is breaking news. I'm breaking it on your show.
I love it.
Okay, yeah.
I have a new business/app called Locker Room Therapy. Because when you're in the locker room, you have so many personalities and so many guys, and you got to come together so you can win one goal. And not only do I get therapy every Thursday for the last 28 years, I went to school to be a therapist. And mainly because, like my wife told me the other day, she said, you talk way too much, honey. I said, sometimes you talk to people and lower the temperature, but the 3rd Street Market has everything, every type of a food, every drink you want, Leap Vodka. I mean, this is a place because if you go all the way back, and I've been here a long time, people know it as the mall.
Yeah.
The Grand Avenue Mall.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because it's for families. And I appreciate that. I think I saw Omar in here.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah, Omar is very great.
Yes.
Previous guest of the show. So
I love Omar. And I just love 3rd Street because you can get everything here. I really do. And real quick, the therapy part, I had a mental health summit at the Beard Center. Tell me what place is better than that. No.
It's incredible.
There is no place better.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And this was ready in a couple of years ago when the construction was going on. Never knew it. Mr. Butler, y'all come over here. They had signs going. They were going to get people. And guess what? Very affordable. Because you know I'm cheap and I don't have no money. But I'm thinking this big convention center is going to be expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, they sat me down. We talked. Not just because I'm LeRoy Butler, Hall of Famer. No. Well, maybe so. But put that to the side.
Might have had part of it. Yeah.
What do you want to do? How many people you want to do? What kind of food you want? And it was done. I cannot thank them enough.
Yeah, very easy to work with.
Oh, my goodness. And they did all the messaging for me, told me what people park, do this, and it was just fantastic. And I'm a huge Brewer fan. Yelich is my guy, and they had a great season. And Josh called me and said, we're doing some event over there, and the Brewers are right in our backyard.
Yeah.
So the Bucks, and they just kicked the season off. So tell me what city have 2 pro teams, and America's team is like an hour, 45 minutes away, and you have to fly into the airport. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So I have everything I need in Milwaukee, and I just love it. People do frown up, though, when I go, like, to Burbank, California. Where do you live, Milwaukee? Why?
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Yeah,
you
can say the same thing to them about Burbank.
Yeah,
why?
Exactly.
Why do you live here? Yeah.
But I always send them, because branding is everything, just go to visitmilwaukee.org and just circle back. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. That's all it takes. Well, let me tell you, from LeRoy doing apps to LeRoy doing AI, there's a lot of very fun things happening with LeRoy and Visit Milwaukee. And we're going to get to those when we come back on Joshing Around Milwaukee. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone, to Joshing Around Milwaukee. We are having a great time with our guest today, LeRoy Butler, and you can have a great time.
Friend.
My friend and our guest, LeRoy Butler.
Yeah.
And you can have a great time at the Potawatomi Sportsbook. Remember, there's only one sportsbook you can call the best in the Midwest, and that's Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch early games and matches this season. Potawatomi Sportsbook will be open and ready for play. Potawatomi Sportsbook, bet above the rest. So
shout out to Sportsbook, though. Really, because I have my podcast there, Leap 36 podcast.
Yeah.
At Potawatomi.
Yeah. I mean, the sportsbook is
beautiful location.
It's
I love it.
incredible. Incredible. We will, at some point, be joshing around in the sportsbook.
In
That's
the sportsbook, for sure.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, the question is, will LeRoy Butler be with us, or will AI LeRoy Butler be with us?
That's right. Either way, we can do it.
So I'm very excited for both of you guys to fill us in on Ask LeRoy, the newest member of the Visit Milwaukee team.
That's right. Oh, I'm definitely an employee.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in person for sure, but AI version as well. And we actually, the conversation began well over a year ago as we were getting ready for the NFL draft.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And, it was all the activity going on in Green Bay, but there was a lot of cool things happening in Milwaukee, too. And since we were the site of the NFL draft in 1929, we wanted to do something unique with that here in Milwaukee again. And LeRoy came with a genius idea to create a virtual sales rep or concierge for the city. That would be him. It would be him on your phone.
Yeah.
And you could talk with him, powered by AI, to give you recommendations on what to do in the city and to learn about the Baird Center and learn about our airport and learn about all these things. And we're like, well, that's a fantastic idea. Who would be a better ambassador than him to talk about the city? Someone who lives here, who loves the city, who has deep roots in the city and the area, but not just Milwaukee, but the state and the culture of our city, and through things like the NFL and the Lambeau Leap and your vodka and all the other things you do, the culture of our country, right? So brilliant to have him as an ambassador, and we started getting to work creating the AI version of you.
Yes,
and now we have it.
Yes.
So talk to me about that process.
First ever.
How did we AI LeRoy Butler? How did that happen?
Is that for me?
Yeah. Well, did you have to you get sucked into a machine? How did this work?
Can't tell my secrets.
Okay. I knew there were going to be some NBA stuff. Yeah.
No, it's my partner, Justin Hayes. I've been in the IT tech stuff a long time, but really never had the how do you do it? And then if you're a dinosaur that's 50 and up, it's okay because I'm 57. You hear AI, AR, or artificial reality, you hear that and it scares you. And in about 30 seconds, I'm going to explain the difference. This is different. If you go to ChatGPT, which is on your iPhone, you can ask it anything. You can ask it for the nuclear codes if you want to. Now, you'll go to jail, but it'll try to search it for you.
Sure.
You can ask for an ex-girlfriend address, and you'll get picked up for stalking, but it'll try and get it for you. So I woke up one day and called Justin, because, Titletown Tech has, they're into tech, but I didn't want to go the investment route. I want to go the partnership. So we had a great partnership. And I said, we need to create the brain to think like the company. So we'll create it to think like Visit Milwaukee. So now I have to say to the team, the voice, I got a real raspy voice. My wife said I need subtitles in person. I said, honey, what did you just say? Because down south we talk real fast. But with the computer, we got to train it to think like me. So I had to read like a lot of Wikipedia stuff. I had to read those don't jump over the jump, those little riddles and stuff. And then, I got you. And it sounds just like me. Then now we got to make it look like me. That's the reality part of it. The reality part of it. How do you want to look? Of course, I want to look like when I was a rookie, nice and slim. What do you want to wear? I could wear a gold jacket. I could wear Visit Milwaukee. Got some of the best merch. Josh got me this Letterman jacket. And the only reason why I don't have it on today, my nephew has it.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah.
He told me mine's in the mail. Mine's coming.
It's been in the mail for a while. I don't know.
I heard. I think
it was only one of one. So I'm hoping they don't.
Maybe two. I think one or two because I think I got. We'll see. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
So when we start to create it now, how do we get this AI version of LeRoy Butler to think like me, but also think like Visit Milwaukee? So when I went to Josh, and Peggy is like my sister. I see her everywhere. When I'm with Peggy, I don't pay for nothing. You hear me? Because she knows everybody.
Peggy knows a few people, yeah.
And so does Brian. Brian knows a lot of people, too. So I like being with these guys. So when I figured that out, I said, we're ready to approach, a company. And shout out to Visit Milwaukee, because we took this to a few companies. They just didn't see the vision. But now they see it, and they want to work with us.
Too late.
But the thing about it...
Well, they can still work with us.
Well, true. Right.
Yeah. But only ask me about Milwaukee.
Sure.
So in other words, create the brain to say, only about Visit Milwaukee.
Right.
You can't ask me like, well, what high school did you go to and who was your first girlfriend? It's gonna say only ask me stuff about
the AI.
The AI does a great job of being like, I'm not quite sure about that, but let's talk about the Baird Center.
Yeah.
It's polite.
I think you meant to say, where is the Baird Center?
And I'm gonna tell you the reason why it was tip of the sword.
It does. It's great. It's brilliant.
It's incredible.
We went to Miami.
Yeah.
Now Miami is a big market. Everybody in California, Denver, all these places are big markets. But Visit Milwaukee had great real estate. I mean, as soon as you come in the convention center, we were right there. And then I got a chance to address everybody, and it was magnificent. What is that? What y'all? Y'all from New York? It says Milwaukee, sir. Oh, but that's a small. I said, no. Small thinking. That's how y'all think it's small, but it's huge. But I thought Madison it is, sir, but stay with me. We want to advertise to everybody who can't make it and make them want to come. He said, I already want to come.
Yeah.
So to get the new business, which me and Brian and Josh Sr. never sleeps until we add 5 companies a week. That's just a goal. A lot of companies, they get a little, I don't know how it works. We'll do it for you. We'll treat it to think just like your company. So you control it. So it's not run out of control.
Sure.
That was more than 30 seconds. But I like the education of when you hear AI, don't get scared about it because you can control it.
Well, and I love what this is, and I want to talk a little bit more about how to utilize it, how to find it, and how to have it be a tool for anyone that is trying to enjoy the city. And we're going to do that when we come back on Joshing Around Milwaukee. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, welcome back to Joshing Around Milwaukee. We're having a great time with my friend and only my friend, LeRoy Butler, over there. And we're talking about Ask LeRoy, the AI LeRoy Butler that is going to tell you how to go and enjoy Milwaukee, and that being a huge partner and project through Visit Milwaukee. Josh, tell us how this all works and how people can use this feature.
Yeah, well, we were really excited, and LeRoy told us a little bit of the background and how he got there, and no pun intended, we took the leap with him for sure. See what I did?
Yeah,
you had to do it somewhere.
Come
on. All right, so we took the leap, and we jumped into this AI version. We call it Ask LeRoy. And he is a virtual sales rep for us now. So when our team goes around the country, whether it's Miami or Denver or San Francisco, wherever they're going, they can take him with. And all it takes is a QR code. You scan the QR code, and he literally pops up on your screen of your iPhone. And you can interact with him, ask him questions in real time. It's about our Baird Center, about our hotels, about our restaurants. And you can plan your trip or plan your conference with the AI version of him in real time. And then it can link out to other information on our website, on the Baird Center's website. It's a great tool. So we launched it as a virtual sales rep. Now the next step is we're going to launch it as a virtual concierge. So as visitors or residents are in town here, they can scan the QR code and get recommendations just as a leisure traveler or as a resident.
Fantastic.
On what to see, what to do, what events are coming up.
Yes.
It's going to be a great tool for everybody. And you'll start seeing it more and more, but you can see it now on our website, visitmilwaukee.org. You can start interacting with it, and it's great. The other fun thing that people always love is you can make him bigger and smaller on your screen.
Yes.
So if you want to place them on a tabletop and have a little mini version, you can. If you want the life-size version, you can.
Get an iPad. Walk around with an iPad. You can have him just right there with you.
Yeah. So
enjoy Milwaukee with LeRoy.
Exactly. It's been such a fun experience, and we know that's just going to take off as we continue to get it out to the world and let people explore it and use it and see it for themselves. Because when the reaction is always the same. People are like, ask LeRoy, okay, what's this about? And you're like, yeah, just scan the QR code and you can start talking. And they're like, really? Like, as you were saying, like people are a little hesitant. They're, really? What's it? And nope, just scan it. And they're like, am I going to have to give my social security numbers? No, you just scan it.
And then you end up getting all the information you need about the best
every single time
see.
They're like, it's just like surprise and delight, right? Like faces light up. They love the experience, whether they are a Packers fan or not, or a football fan or not. It has nothing to do with that. It's just a cool, unique experience that transports you to another place for a little bit and gives you some great, valuable information.
Yeah. Well, it's awesome. I can't wait for it to, this is, as you said, like step one, now we're on to step two. Yeah. Before you know it, you'll have, Ask LeRoy, replace Siri. It'll just be like, hey LeRoy, and what's up? And he'll have your answers for you. LeRoy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Any new business, you want me to come to your places, appearance fees, you get a discount if you would visit Milwaukee.org.
There you go.
Listen to this.
There you go.
Right?
Otherwise, you got to pay full boat.
Sounds like a reason to me. To another one to be a part of Visit Milwaukee. Well, thank you, LeRoy, for joining us on Joshing Around. As always, good to see you, buddy. We appreciate you. And thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. For more information, go to visitmilwaukee.org, and we will see you next time. All right, everyone, thank you again so much for joining us for this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. If you're seeing this part of the show, it's because you're watching or listening on one of Visit Milwaukee's social media platforms, and we do very much appreciate that. We are having a great time with LeRoy Butler. And LeRoy, this is the part of the show where senior number one tall Josh asks his patented question. Yes. Everyone has to answer it. You're up. Josh, take it away.
Well, first, I do have to say that I'm changing my business card to that title.
Yeah.
Senior number one. What was it? Tall.
I think it's number one
LeRoy
tall
Butler's
senior.
Best friend.
Nope. That was never on there.
You're just friend. Look, you got friend.
Listen.
Best friend.
Number one tall senior Josh Albrecht. I think is the way it has to go in that order.
Yeah,
so everyone knows.
All right, so we got our final fun question we love to ask our guests. We talk all the time on this show about all the cool, amazing things happening in Milwaukee and the area all the time. We call this Fresh City Vibes. So my question is, what's giving you Fresh City Vibes right now?
Well, growing up in extreme poverty, some things that you see that really just, your anxiety just kind of goes away. The thing about Milwaukee, me and my wife go down by the museum and walk down by the lake. You can't beat that. Because nothing seems to be negative if you can just walk down there and see water. And we did it just the other day. And normally my wife is always cold. And she was like, this is nice. And it was a little romantic too.
Oh yeah,
it's a beautiful spot.
It's very romantic. Walking in Veterans Park there, coming up along the museum, the art museum. Yeah.
So that's anytime I want to feel fresh, I just do that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Little stuff like that, it just makes you just reflect on things that could, grew up or going through, or something about the water. And you with your wife or significant other, it's just so amazing. You see people, riding bikes, walking, and stuff like that. It's just truly amazing.
Love it.
Yeah,
great answer.
Yeah, it's and a true answer. I mean, I know tons of people that have visited and just stop in that spot because it's just it's a breathtaking view.
We did content down there too. We did content down there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see everything else that you and Visit Milwaukee end up doing together. I think it's an absolutely great partnership, and I know that there's going to be a lot of fun involved, and we appreciate you being a part of the show today.
Always a pleasure.
All right.
I think everybody should be listening to and watching this show. It's amazing.
Yeah. Did you hear that? Did you hear that,
serious.
everyone? Tell all of your friends, your neighbors.
I'll tell mine.
Okay, you do that.
I got like 1 million friends.
Yeah, we have the #1 senior on this show, and people need to know that. All right, thank you again, LeRoy. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone who tuned in for this episode of Joshing Around Milwaukee. As I mentioned before, for more information on Ask LeRoy or on Joshing Around Milwaukee, go to visitmilwaukee.org. We'll see you next time.